Just one station with unbelievable video.
That's right. It shows two brothers, brave brothers, pulling a man from a burning car.
First at 4, Stephen Hernandez spoke to them about their heroic actions.
It was just so surreal. It was the stuff that you see in movies.
Mysore and Mason Youssef still can't believe what happened over the weekend. You're watching the moment a car slammed into a utility pole in Westlake. Seconds later, flames start coming from the car.
If this guy doesn't come out, this guy could possibly die.
The brothers tell me they were driving along Center Ridge Road just after 5 p.m. on Sunday when a driver lost control right in front of them.
We saw him clip the curb over here on the left-hand side behind you, and then he crashed right here.
Mysore and Mason knew they had to help, and fast.
Well, this is what they do in the shows, so we gotta get this off. We gotta get this guy out. We couldn't get the seatbelt off, and then I, for some reason, had a little baby pair of scissors from like a toddler pair of scissors and cut off the seatbelt. We were able to pull him out.
That quick thinking may have saved this man's life. The driver, identified as 50-year-old Justin Trissel, seemingly unconscious as the Youssefs and others get him out of harm's way.
It was a lot heavier than it seems.
Westlake police say Trissel is charged with OVI. Investigators didn't have an update on how he's doing, but he did suffer serious injuries in the crash.
The Youssef brothers, they're not looking for any credit for what they did. They're just happy that they were at the right place at the right time.
No, not really. I mean, really didn't need the thanking or anything like that. It was just more or less, if something happened like that with me or my family, I would hope someone wanted to stop and help.
In Westlake, Stephen Hernandez, 19 News.
And Westlake police just told us Trissel was supposed to be in court this afternoon. Never showed. Warrant is now out for his arrest.